Right, guys, we're back. We're back. Are we here? I think we're back. I think we're back. Let me know in the chat. Welcome in, guys. Welcome, guys. Not good now, not good. Making me nervous now. Gonna check my own stream. Yes, we're live. Thank you, Walter. Thank you, mate. Yeah, sorry, that's a mess, isn't it? Totally missed that. Right, so now Ash is it'd be nice if they repaid the favour now, wouldn't it? Yeah, also I do need to just double check all of that. I almost thought about doing it in just one stream, but then realised that 12 hours didn't include the qualifying and the post-race and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, but I think maybe next time we're just, for a 12 hour, we can just do 2. That might make it a bit simpler. But again, everyone, thank you very much for sticking with us here and jumping across to stream number 3. 3 hours. 3 hours to go. So, yeah, Ash has still got 17 laps this stint, and then I'm back in the car. And we just got to keep trubbing, really, so... Yeah, they're actually battling in front, aren't they? They're on the same lap. Or are they? Yeah, no, they are. They are actually battling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Only 12 hours, yeah. No, I totally understand. Totally understand. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to crack in the emergency Red Bull. Try to keep myself up for the last part of this race. Yeah, so the BMW that's in front of us here is 11th. So we're technically a lap down on 11th place. And P10 is this car. So they're over the start finish line now. So we're essentially a lap and a quarter away from a top 10. So like I said, it's going to be very, very difficult. Very, very difficult to get back, unfortunately. But, so where are we here? 13. These cars are 11th, 17th, 18th, 11th, 11th, 11th. Yeah, and unfortunately, Ash, the purple car's only like 1 lap further down their road in the stint, so you know, even on fuel numbers, you'll only get 1 clean lap. Yeah, I still do. Yeah, well, I'm due to do some more VR content this week coming up, actually. Basically, I'm sort of still trying to really work it out. Oh yeah, no, all good. I'm just saying the cars in front, pretty much they're not pitting anytime soon, unfortunately. So that the car at the front of the queue is only like 1 lap better on fuel. You're 1 lap better on fuel than them. So yeah, unfortunately, if you can't get by on track, it's not going to be too much help. Is what it is, though. We're not really, we're not fighting anyone else at the moment, are we? That's true. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, now we're going to do some VR stuff. I'm trying to make a bit of a plan, really, and there's two things I want to do with VR. Is first off is I want to do open wheel on iRacing, and sort of take the VR stuff and put it into a different category of racing, because I found when I jumped into VR, it's nearly impossible to be as quick as I am on a monitor, because I'm just so used to the monitor. And I could, like we're sort of talking about in the last stream, overall, I could essentially continue to try and practice that and just lose a lot of iRating in the process, or just take it to a different genre, a different style of car, different driving technique. So yeah, that's essentially what I want to do, is take it and do open wheel in VR as sort of an ongoing video series. Nah, I haven't yet, mate. Haven't, not at all. I haven't done any open wheel stuff. We're just talking about it on stream here. Yeah, soon though, maybe. We'll see. I think it's yeah. I think those open wheel cars just feel unreal to drive, right? Yeah. So yeah, I think yeah, I think F4 is chaos, right? But no, like the Indy Next looks awesome with like the push to pass and stuff. IndyCar would be heaps of fun, but I think F4 would just be like, it's chaos, right? But what's great about it is because open wheel is its own category, it doesn't really matter. Like, you can lose a bunch of iRating, lose safety rating, like kind of whatever. It's a bit of fun, something different, and then yeah, for sure the actual, I guess our actual driving, sports car driving, is getting quite serious. You know, we're starting to get to, 3,000 iRating. Oh, whoa, this is a mess. God, this is a mess, isn't it? It's P10 there coming out of the pits in front of you. Hold your breath, team. Hold your breath. Oh, God. Yep. Oh, he's in the wall. Yep, he hit the wall. Yeah, that's P11 actually. Oh my God. Just when you think it couldn't get exciting again, guys. Holy smoke. Right, we'll leave Ash to it while he gets over the hill here. We need Ben, if you're watching, mate. Ben, if you're watching, please, mate, let us get away here. Ash is quicker than me, all right? We won't be holding you up, I promise. Oh my goodness. We had been in the stream before, and the driver in this car in front, while we're having a good battle. Oh man, dude, what a lap! Good, well managed, mate. Well managed. Oh, yeah. So I think doing some open wheel stuff in VR, bit of an ongoing series, would be a bit of fun. Oh dear, that's a dive. Sorry, Ben. Just lift, mate. Just lift. Please. Oh crap. Thank you. Thank you. Well done, mate. I don't know if Ben's still watching my stream. I've said thank you to him out loud, so appreciate it, guys. Good stuff, mate. Back to the pace. Push, push. Good job. Oh, okay. There's some fun for you. There's some 3 hours and... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was aggressive. I think he almost outbroke himself, actually, that last corner. That probably wasn't quite how he intended to do that. But, yeah. Hey, there he is. What? Yeah, what a... Okay. Oh, dear. Yeah, he's pushing you hard, isn't he, Ben? He's pushing you guys hard. That's all over the place. So he got into the side of you. Let's have a look back, eh? Didn't help we had that guy come out of the pits in front of all of that as well, right? Did he tried to go around the outside. So yeah, so we had this guy behind. He's coming out of the pits, and he sort of tried to defend. I think he's wanting to get by, but on cold tires this isn't working. So he's gonna go and hit the wall. Oh, that's not a nice blow. And then what's going on here? He hit us again and said leave space. Yeah. Oh, you can't go around the outside of the cutting there. You can't do it. Throwing some Italian hand signals here. That's not where you pass. That's just straight up not where you pass. He's lucky he didn't go out into the wall himself. Or maybe unlucky. I don't know. What a mess. What a mess. Well, thanks for letting us by on that one then. Sorry for the last corner there. Ash didn't quite intend to go down the inside like that. Just sort of outbroke himself. He's run into you intentionally here. Look at that. Yep. Report him. Oh, did you? No. Oh, sorry, Ben. I thought I just saw you guys go into the wall there. Cheers, Ben, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh man. That's rough. No, we're just talking now. He's just jumped in. Yeah, it was the guy in the blue and white car that was really pushing them and like ran into them basically up at the cutting here, and then even oh shit. Yep, it's on the left. It's on the left. Yep. Good job. Sorry. What happened? Okay, it's all kicking off, guys. Oh, look at... So these guys were P23, so they're behind us anyway. Yep, cold tires? Yep, cold tires, outlap. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, right. Let's get back behind Leighton here. We're all over the broadcast now. Okay. Classic mountain moment. Yeah, it is a bit. Yeah, the cutting of this tiny track, don't go too wide through there. No. It's never worked. It's never ever worked. I say he's so lucky not to just lose it and end it. Yeah, basically end up going into that outside wall. Like I've seen it so many times in real life. But no, good save Ben, good save team. Keep on pushing, you'll get him back. But yeah, going back to the VR thing. So I guess I've completely finished doing it. The other thing I want to do with VR is simply try a bunch of games and just see what's epic. Like I really want to do like some rally games. Need to try LMU in VR. Maybe revisit ACC. You know, just try and I've got this new bit of kit, right? And just kind of find out what it's good for. Find out where the best sort of experience is. You know, why would someone have VR? You know, what's the real, really understand it better. Because I think when you look at monitors as an option, you know, triples or a single, like they both sort of give the same, you know, visuals, I guess, the same, in a way, the same sort of immersion. Like I don't think there'd be a huge advantage to going to triple screens over the ultra wide that I have, and I certainly wouldn't go out and buy 3 screens now. You know, single screen's so much simpler. AMS2, yeah, exactly. Dean, yeah, welcome to the chat, mate. Yeah, AMS2. I've heard really good things about AMS2. I've never driven AMS2. You know, so it just feels like a really fun excuse to try stuff and see what it is. So yeah, I've heard of that before too. Yeah. But no, I think like one game I'm really keen to do is AC Rally, and I don't think it's exactly optimized that well for VR right now. So yeah. Roy, where am I living? I'm currently in Belgium, mate. Yep, in Belgium. So we're currently time-wise 11:15 at night. I'm starting to feel it actually. Yeah, but we're in Belgium until the end of this year, and then we will be back to New Zealand. So bit of a time zone change, but I'll probably still do racing with these relentless guys at this sort of timing because yeah, I'll just become the dedicated night driver for the 24-hour races. It'll be during the day. So dude, yeah, cheers mate, been watching your videos for a while. Congratulations on going live. Stuff, you're getting great. Yeah, thanks man. No, I'm so glad I got it working. You know, I literally said in a video like a month ago, right, I was like, oh, it's not gonna work, and we managed to figure it out, which is incredible. Which is, yeah, fantastic. So it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed the live stuff, and thanks for popping in, really appreciate that. So yeah, for sure. So I feel like VR is a bit gimmicky, but also might get better. Yeah, I think it was. I think it's gonna be, I think there'll be big moves for VR in the next like kind of couple of years. You know, certain brands are pushing really hard, and I'm not sure exactly how. You know, Pimax is obviously quite a big company, and VR's got more applications, just sim racing, right? Like gaming, training, you know, like literally like, like literally just training in general for workplaces. VR just allows you to just try stuff, right? But within sim racing is almost like a perfect niche for it. So I think the technology will get better. Like I certainly have to turn down all the graphics and turn HDR off and make the game very simple to actually run it at like, you know, 100 FPS, which on a monitor is like no problem at all. So yeah, but then also just understanding like what the best experience is, like what sort of style of games are most fun in VR and better than a monitor. You know, it's got to be something. So we're just experimenting with it. It's good fun. And yeah, huge shout out to Pimax for sending me a head unit to try, right? Like I don't get to try this stuff unless someone literally gives it to me to try. So yeah, it's heaps of fun. It is cool. Yeah, Roy, Belgium. Yeah. Always thought I was in the US. Yeah, no, not in the US. It might be a posting option in the future. But no, not right now. In Europe, of all places, which is, yeah, it's certainly good. How's the food out there? Yeah, food is, yeah, Thomas is right. The food, the national food is like Fritz, or, you know, fries, Belgian beer, waffles, chocolate. Like, yeah, you can't go wrong, really. Yeah. Just a hard question. Was the hard work for online racing and an own community worth the work? Like, to be honest, like, I haven't really pushed the community side too much, right? Like, you know, like we've got a race team here, and it's like 10 people, and it's a ton of work to make it function properly. I think the community side of things was something we'll look at soon, but don't want to just do it the way everyone else is doing it, you know, because there's lots of people doing good community stuff, and I don't want to be just another same, you know. But I think there's some things we can try and do and offer, and trying to sort of bring that up. But it's like, it's a ton of work. Community stuff is a ton of work. I'm certainly enjoying the the people who have found my channel and like supporting what we do, and these streams have been fantastic. People have been able to come in and say hi and, you know, ask these questions like, where exactly are you? You know, like I can't do this stuff in a video. So yeah, it's been fantastic, you know, and I'm really enjoying growing it, and ultimately it's every time someone says, hey, I found your videos, I got into sim racing because of you, and you know, I've learnt lots and things, then yeah, that is certainly all worth it at that point, you know. It's the channel itself is bigger than I expected it to be, but literally anyone who just says, oh, is he not going to move? He's actually not going to move. Come on, bro.
Left side. Clear on the left.
What on earth? Please move.
Clear on the left.
That is cold tires. It's not the best way to do it. All good. Stay calm. You'll get him. You'll get him. That's really frustrating. But no, it's exceeded. Roy, certainly the way the channel's growing and the way people have reached out and really thanked me for the videos and stuff, 100%. It's exceeded my expectations, you know, without a doubt. And I am really, yeah, I'm just really pleased that people would consider my content to be helpful, that they would take inspiration from it, you know. I don't think I'm the best sim racer out there, you know. There's lots of people with way more knowledge, lots of people with just an absolute ton of experience that I don't have. All I've done is show in everything from day one, and all the good and the bad and the ugly, you know, along the way. And I think people have enjoyed that, which is, yeah, fantastic, really. So let's get him down here. Come on. Oh.
Right side.
Come on, Matt. Don't be like Matt.
Clear on the right.
That is far from good. That is far from good. Don't be that, Matt. Yeah, I've got another setup room rig tour to do, 100%. It's probably been like 14 months since I did the last one. Because yeah, I think it hasn't changed much, to be honest, which is good, because I sort of talked about in that video where I sort of bought for it to be a long-term thing and to be good gear later on as well. Really appreciate your comments. Yeah, wish you all the best for the future. Thanks, Roy. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, no, it's we'll be here for the long run. That's the main thing. Just want to keep pushing. Views go up and down, and people come and go, but no, I think we'll just keep pushing here, and live streams have been a big help for that, for sure. So we'll keep being here. Appreciate you being here, mate. I really do. Genox, thanks for your content's excellent. No, I appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, sorry, Morrowie, I'm getting there, mate. Doing. How's the race going? So, a bit of a race recap if you're just tuning in. Very much, it was going fantastic. We started in P10, we got up to P5, we were fuel saving, getting 30 lap stints, we were getting a fuel advantage on our competitors. Pace was decent, like you know, Ash was doing a fantastic job, still is. You know, my pace was okay. We were getting there. Porsche's a new thing for me this week. And then unfortunately we picked up a bit of damage. We sort of had a cold tire outlap, which didn't go too well, got a bit deep in the dipper. Managed to pick up about 3.5 minutes of suspension damage. Just not even a big crash, like very minor. Just tagged the wall a little bit too deep. And yeah, unfortunately, we had to bring the car back in and repair it. So we're down in 16th. Got 6 more laps of this stint, and then I'm back in the car again. And yeah, we're not, I'd say we need a miracle, but need a bit of help to get significantly further up from where we are. I think the top 10 is probably out of the picture at the moment. Might get into the top 15, but yeah, unfortunately, it's just apart from just one moment, it's been really nice for that race. So that's a special event for you. So Justin, yeah, thanks man. Learn to race cleanly from you and enjoy racing clean. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I try and race very polite is probably the best way I put it. I want to make clean moves. I don't want to. I'm not here to ruin people's day. And if anything, I'm almost. I don't know. I think in a way I'm almost like maybe too passive, but I don't kill people. Right? I don't want to like really ruin people's evenings. We're all out trying to have a bit of fun. And, you know, you can race clean, you can race hard and clean and have a lot of fun. And if you can't get it done cleanly, then you shouldn't be trying to pass, really, you know. So I'm glad you appreciate that, mate. I certainly like trying to show that as much as I can and then show when I get it wrong. And we can all learn from it. Yeah, thanks for the recap. You're going to crush the chat. Yeah, cheers, mate. Now we'll keep pushing, you know. We're, just starting to talk about the next special event coming up in the next month. This is going to turn into quite the project for us, but it's certainly got a really good group here. You know, Daytona was awesome. This one's turning into awesome. So yeah, we are in a good state at the moment. So this whole Shiba guys won your first minute fans, not being fastest in the world, but you're being authentic. Yeah. One of us, a bunch of amateurs trying to get better. Yeah, exactly, Roy. No, 100%, mate. I think what was interesting was like my first few videos. My first few videos. Yeah, I kind of like I did find a bit of pace early on, and a few people question like, "Are you actually a beginner?" But no, that's all it's been. It's just been quite. I've been very focused on trying to get as good as I can, and trying to share all the things that I do along the way and all the lessons that I learn along the way, and I think that attitude's really helped, you know. So we're starting to find pace on iRacing now, starting to get into better, you know, splits, you know, like even today we're racing a bunch of 3K I-rated drivers, you know. These guys are better than me, and being around them has pushed me to get better and faster and more consistent, and I just love the challenge of it, you know. I'm not going to be a 10k I rating driver by any stretch of the imagination. If I get to 4k I rating, it'd be a miracle. But it's all it is just me just trying to be as best as I can. I'm highly competitive, which is probably why I like iRacing so much, because it's just so competitive. You know, if you're having an off day, you are last. Refreshed. Not ready for triple stint. A triple stint. I wouldn't be able to do a triple stint. Absolutely not being able to do a triple stint. I find these stints very, very intense sometimes. 4 laps. We're back in the car in 4 laps, guys. Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, no, I just try and say it how it is, you know, but not. There's no point being grumpy. There's no point being like. No point, even the videos, right? No point making videos of people crashing into you and ban this guy and stuff like that. We're just here to have fun. Like, might as well just try and show the good stuff and the things that I do wrong. Be humble about me admitting when I'm wrong. Who's your favorite sim racer to watch? That's a good question. Recently, it's been I always get his name wrong because I still really know how to say his name. Moritz Lohner. He's a German like esports driver, and he's 10.5k I rating. He drives a lot of Porsche Cup. He's very chill. He's so chill. He's got the smoothest inputs you'll ever see of anybody. But he's been streaming a lot recently, which he hadn't been doing a lot of. I'm learning a ton of how to drive the Porsche Cup from him. But he never fires up. Some of those really top-end esports guys, if something goes bad on track, they're just firing up, yelling at people through mics, on the voice chat, you know, calling people names. Like, I hate it. You know, I really don't like that attitude. It's why the VC is not on my streams or in my races, because I hate it when people kick off, you know. It's like, It's just a mistake, or it's a moment in time. Like, get over it. But he's so relaxed, so chill. Nothing phases him. You know, very, very critical about his own driving. Yeah, I need to find, where is he? I definitely can post stuff in my own chat. Where is it? I'll do it really quickly here. But yeah, he's really picking up some momentum on YouTube. He's like a Twitch streamer normally. But he's been doing a lot of YouTube stuff, and he's picking up a good momentum. He's like almost 10k subscribers or something like that, which is cool to see. There he is. I need a link here. There we go. Paste. There you go. Try that link, guys. Cool. I'm all locked in for Stint, bro. Doing good, mate. Yeah, he is yeah, he's incredibly good, but I just really like his attitude, his approach, the way he talks. In a way, he kind of, while having a lot more experience than I am at being very fast, kind of talks about his driving the way I do, just sharing what he has, you know. And yeah, you'll never see a smoother brake trace and throttle trace in sim racing. It is just incredible. And that's what you need to be 10.5k iRating. There's another one down. 44th. He's miles back. Yeah, 10k is insanity. Like, he'll finish second and get like -1 iRating. So yes, I've heard of Dave Cam. Yep. Yeah, Dave Cam's he's good. He's really down to earth as well. Yeah, I almost ran into him at Sim Racing Expo to say hi, but yeah, he's just chill, down to earth. I certainly think there's a few people mention him in terms of like YouTube and videos and stuff. I certainly always point. Yeah, like Dave's one of those ones where actually, if you were starting a YouTube channel, it's a bit of YouTube advice here, you wouldn't copy what he's doing, because he does full videos, you know, no edits, nothing. Like, it's, people follow him because it's him. They don't follow him because the content's like shaped in a way that if you found his type of video with like just a few subscribers, it just wouldn't get the views that it gets. But he's Dave now. He's 100k subscribers. He can do whatever he wants. But no, he's a really nice guy, right? He's just down to earth as well, and that's what I think is good about sim racing. It's just real people doing stuff. So yeah, just watch 10 seconds of his input, smooth as butter. Yeah, like, I think he runs like, well, no, he runs like GT3 preloads in the pedals that he runs, but I just don't know. Does it? I guess it's just literally thousands and thousands of hours, you know. So Mission Orange Life, yeah, he is, isn't he? Yep, yeah, and obviously Jimmy as well. First guy I've seen sim racing and got me into it. Yeah, Jimmy's channel is obviously amazing, right? Like, he's come from small beginnings, and yeah, having 1 million subscribers is just ludicrous. Like, that's never happening for me. Just straight up never happening. Nice, man. Trying to grow a channel, I only have 198 subscribers. Yeah, nice. Now, look, I think, you know, for me, videos were the unlock, and just really crafting them to be interesting and to keep moving and flowing and keep people's attention. Like, there's a bit of an art form to it. That'll help a little bit. No, we'll just ease into it as well. No point pushing. Looks like we're only 10 seconds up the road. Oh, they're only 9 laps into a stint. Okay. No, it's been a good stint, man. You got held up a bit, but it's been a good stint. Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, no, just keep pushing, man. Like, just keep trying. Copy. Yeah, you just never know what's going to hit. You know, I think the way my channel worked from day one was very, very unexpected. You know, I don't think it's normal at all. But you just got to keep pushing, keep putting it out there. I certainly have noticed my videos haven't performed as well since the start of the year, which is interesting. I haven't quite worked out why. Whether it's just a January thing or something else. Yeah, I think yeah, we'll see how that works out. But yeah, adding live streams and things now and in short soon, I think that will just keep growing it. But just keep pushing, man. YouTube's a funny game. And it well, they say, you know, it literally takes all you've got, really. And if you've got a normal job and everything else around that, yeah, just it's tough. Yeah, it's really, really tough. But good on you, man. Honestly, good on you for putting yourself out on the internet. That's half the battle sometimes. It's a bit scary. I told absolutely nobody about this channel when I started it. None of my friends, none of my family, no one. In fact, you know, most of my family found out about it when it was like 3,000 subscribers, because everyone's like, oh, YouTube, that's a bit weird. And you're like, oh, it's 3K subs. And you're like, oh, that makes sense now, you know, like. So, yeah, sometimes it's good just to try and do it in secret. Yeah. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. Apart from the fact that we get a windscreen tear off during the stop. Alright, guys, we're in the car. Hey Cam, good morning. How's the race going? Well, we're about to jump back in the car. A little recap again. It was going really well until we picked up a little bit of damage. Just cold tire lap too deep into the dipper. And teammates just tagged the wall, and it was 3.5 minutes of damage. So yeah, this is just one of those things, really. But we're down in 16th. Thank you, mate. We'll jump in. Cool. First gear. All right, I'll bring this over here so you guys can see the fuel number as well. But yeah, we were fuel saving. Still are. Let me just get away here. Sorry if I go quiet during the stint, guys. So yeah, we're fuel saving. We're up in P5. We were doing really well, actually. And then yeah, 3.5 minutes. Let's bring us back. Thanks, guys. Right, so we're just going to settle into this one. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the good lucks. So yeah, Cam, we're just on the recovery here a bit, mate. But it's been a fun race. It's been nice execution. Just one small mistake, and to be honest, a lot of our field has been driving really well. You know, there's some really good performances out there, and a lot of crashing. So, you know, I've seen a few splits from this morning that, you know, oh shit. Ooh. Sorry. A few splits this morning, you know, guys in P10 are like 5 laps down. So we don't have that. Cool, copy. So we've got the leader behind us. Right, I'm just going to settle into this one, guys. Sorry if I go a bit quiet. Do not want to mess this up for us. Just ease into this one. Yeah, I think the cold tires can still catch us out. We've got quite a safe setup on the car, Cam, so it's realistically not too bad under cold tires, but we just don't want to be caught out. But yeah, I think without the damage, we would be at least well in the top 10. We started P10, so it was sort of on the cards there. But yeah, no one else has really been making mistakes, which I think is good to see. You know, you don't want races full of carnage. Someone's just in the wall. Okay, teammates are just telling me that car in front of us in P15 is currently crashed at the dipper. So he's just keeping me updated on that. Yeah, Cam, it is impressive, isn't it, for a GT3 field? Have so many cars out there. Like, there's definitely been some DNFs. They all happen pretty much behind us. But now that this group is out on track, we yeah, not seeing not a lot of damage. But yeah, we've still got a few hours to go and tied mines and stuff. So yeah. Hey, Robin. Kangaroos, yeah, we haven't seen any, mate. Thanks for dropping in the stream, mate. How are you? You're not doing the 12-hour, are you, mate? Again, sorry if I'm a bit quiet while I'm driving here, guys. I'm sort of still learning the skills of driving and chatting, and really want to try and nail this stint for the team. Yeah, Roy, I totally agree, mate. It's one of the best sections of racetrack, and you get a car where it feels nice with, it's good fun. You get a nervous car down there, and it is a lot of not fun. But the Porsche's feeling really nice here. Slightly safer setup, a bit more understeery, so the rear is nice and stable. And yeah, you get the right temps, and you can really push. Yeah, we're slightly down on temps versus the stint we did before, but yeah, not low enough to really push at all. Have to remember a little bit of fuel saving as well. And I've definitely got better at turning into the dipper there. That was my weakness all week long, so we're just getting that better. Shouldn't say anything too early, should I? I don't want to jinx myself. And it's just so much, this Porsche is so much better down through Forest Elbow than the BMW I was driving. Yeah, stay focused there. Cheers, mate. No, we'll stay focused. We'll be in there. That's right. Yo, Anna, how are you, mate? Welcome in, dude. Getting all the legends in here today. Just starting a stint here, guys, so we're just feeling it out. Yeah, couldn't bounce it with family commitments. Next year, family will be on eBay. Well, you know, definitely missing it, you know. Definitely missing out. The peak of iRacing, isn't it, Robin? These special events. We all learnt that from Daytona. We were just talking about Sebring 12 out at the end of next month. So they'll come thick and fast. Then it's the Nordschleife 24, which I hear you're doing in the Porsche Cup. My sources are correct. Okay, I've got the leader coming up on me here. And they have been very, very fast today. Oh goodness, that was a bit deep. We'll let him by at some point. Looks lonely on track. Yeah, it's a little bit. We found a nice little piece of racetrack to ourselves here. You know, 10 hours into the event, we're going to be ultimately a few DNFs along the way for people. But we've had a few busy sections, so to be honest, I'm actually quite happy to be in my own piece of racetrack at the moment. Okay, I think the leader is going to come by us up Mountain Straight. Oh, don't touch that curb. Come by, come by, come by. Yep, there we go. Yes, it was. Yeah, yeah. No, don't tell me you don't miss this track, mate. I can see how jealous you are already. Don't go there into it. Just poking the beer, mate. Poking the beer. Nah, it's been a lot of fun today so far. You know, such a good group of guys we're racing with here at Relentless Racing, and you know, win together and lose together, obviously. And yeah, got to admit, there's so many positive signs about the last two special events we've done. So we'll put one together at some point. It's not a particularly streamer-friendly circuit though, this one, so glad I've got lots of break time between stints to chat to everyone. Bit deep there. It's a little bit close on the rear end as well. Working out. Cheers, Arnott. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate it, mate. Even with the odd timing on the other stop. We probably could have done 31 laps. To be honest, I didn't think I could do 30 laps to start with, right? So yeah, it's a good point. Thanks, Arno. Cheers, mate. YouTube stuff. YouTube stuff. He gets it. No, it's been great hanging out with everyone. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me amongst all the other incredibly good, gifted, talented, entertaining streamers who are likely doing this race at the moment. We're both faster and more entertaining than me. You guys are all legends for coming in, spending some time. I really appreciate it. Ready to chat about Pro. Unless I crash. Yeah, I won't keep doing that. Sorry, Ali. You're calling me out. Don't try this at home. Yeah, I'd almost completely agree with that. Yep. Yeah, no point putting me in for like a half stint with cold tires and stuff. Yeah, nah, it's not even. It's only what, a third of a stint, right? So, no tires, take fuel. You're warm. Tires warm. Go for it. Yep. No, don't do that. Do not hit that curb on that corner. Right, car should start feeling a bit better after the next couple of laps. It's over 30 degrees. It's certainly taken a few laps for it to really set itself up for the stint. And then later in the stint starts feeling really nice. Not that it feels bad when it's full of fuel, it just doesn't, it's just no pace in it. So, hey Scott. How goes the battle? Wow, we've certainly been battling the mountain. Yeah, honestly, everyone in the split's driving so well. I think that's what I can have to take away from this. Yeah, we've lost 3.5 minutes to damage, in what was not a big crash. Like, such a small crash. And yeah, we're in 15th, which is not terrible. But yeah, everyone in front of us has just been driving safe and well, and yeah, there's just no room for mistakes. No room for mistakes. I'm not sure we want to do the maths on exactly where we would be without an additional stop with 3.5 minutes of damage time. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. At least the top 5 is probably on the cards today. But you know what they say about Bathurst? The mountain will decide. It really does. Don't trust them, yeah. You don't trust the walls. Walls are lava. We touch lava. What a track I missed the drive here. Did you not get a chance this week, Ali? Ali, you do iRacing, mate? Just to be sure. Too poor to be iRacing on, no. So you're with LMU. Do I see you in Jack Palmer's stream sometime, yeah? ACC and then LMU right now. Yeah, nice, nice. Look, it's not a bad, it's no bad options out there, really. Yeah, for value, amazing. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. There's certainly some things I wish it had, and I don't think it will ever will have, you know, like this, well, more GT3 tracks and things. But, yeah, it's really coming a long way. I just wasn't patient enough to see it go to wait for it to really kick into gear. Right, 19 laps to go on the stint. 2.4, 9.98. Yeah, I think I'm still okay for 30 laps at the moment. Need to fuel save a little bit more. No, we'll definitely do a bit more LMU soon, I think. Pick a few streams and get back into it. Maybe off-season. iRacing off-season. Maybe we'll do a week of LMU. That's only a few weeks away. We've got week 11 next week on iRacing. Then the final week, week 12, and then it's week 13. So I'm sure there'll be some new stuff to try, which would be nice. But maybe we'll do a bit of LMU. Yeah, I think it's just player base, Ali. You know, I think that's all that iRacing, like the biggest thing that iRacing has is its own player base. If LMU was 20,000 people on any given weeknight playing the game, it'd be incredible. You know, and that's sometimes why I think with some of the stuff that's not iRacing, it's too many options. They're all good, but they all like hurt each other by taking player base away. And player numbers is king, really. Sim racing's too niche to have so many titles. Okay, it's the car in P10 behind us now. To the 2052 the last lap, so got a 4,000 iRated driver in them. Okay. I think I'm getting caught by him at some point. Not the next few laps because cold tyres. Oh, that's better. So is that. This feels like a slightly better lap. 60 litres in the car, starts to feel good after that. And then a bit understeery at the end. It's better. Bit deep into there too. On the limit, yeah. I feel like it. Still find a few habits that are a bit more driving the BMW rather than the Porsche. Oh, that's too much. Shouldn't talk, right? Okay, 5k rated driver in the car in front just out of the pits, so hopefully you can get up to speed on the hot tyres, on the cold tyres I should say, before we get too held up. He'll definitely drive away from me. Bit of lift through there, got that one not too right. Ooh, almost turned in too early for the dipper there. Just going through there a tiny bit slower because of the car in front here. And yeah, sort of turn in a bit early. We'll see. If he'll either get on with it, or he might let me by, and then obviously let him back by at some point. I think I'm happy to leave this driver do his thing out here, because although I'm getting held up a bit on cold tyres, I think I'll probably lose just as much time letting him back by later. Obviously lose time trying to pass him, then lose time letting him back by. So it's just easier just to let him warm up. And yeah, he won't help me up the next lap probably. Whoa, it's hot work though. It really is hot work. Such a good guy, these Brooklyn. Thanks, Cam. I'm a realist. I think sim racing needs more people who watch a lot of real life motorsports, so that their expectations are correct. That's all I can think of. Like, you think about it, you can watch a whole race and see 2 passes, and that's real motorsport. You shouldn't be passing at every corner at every opportunity, right? Like, if people had that mindset, yeah, I'm starting 10th. That's where I qualified. If I goof to 8th, that's a great race. You shouldn't expect to go to 3rd. And people make moves as if they're going to, you know, immediately go to the podium. It's not going to happen, you know. It's not real. We want our simulator to be real. Anyway. Yeah, exactly right, Dan. Yeah. It's, yeah, too much lap 1 drama, which is all avoidable. Oh, almost lost the rear again there. I could feel it happening. I think a pretty solid amount of time into the car behind us, actually, which is a bit surprised. Keep out of the wall. Walls love it. Yeah, red mist. I get no red mist. I really don't. The world's full of problems, and sim racing is not one of them. For me, anyway. I just, yeah, that's the fun part of life. Let's keep it fun, you know. No time for being angry about sim racing. Charlie. No, not at all. Not at all, mate. You're probably the reason I have a team chat mute button on my stream deck, please. Oh, come on, Bradley. Right, settle in, settle in. 13 laps. Oh, Bongo, I'm not catching this guy. I'm not catching this guy. The fact I'm even, like, half looking at him still is a miracle. 5,000 iRacing. A 2038 and 31 degrees. No chance. See, the car's getting understeery into the grate now, which it wasn't doing before. So it's a nice safe setup, and it's nice and stable. Gives me a lot of confidence down here. But we potentially made it a bit too safe. You know, if it's nice if it was just a little bit sharper through at this temperature. That was just fantastic earlier in the race. I watch Demolition Derbies, that's what I'm doing wrong, damn it. It's the wrong sort of real life racing, Robin. Oh no. Okay, 243, that's better. I think I'll take the pace today, though. No, we're not far away from a bunch of our competitors here, and doing a good job. But also fuel saving. We're fuel saving more than anyone else on the track at the moment. So it's been pretty good. So if it wasn't for the damage we picked up, I think we would be in a really nice spot. And I've certainly enjoyed the Porsche. This is the first time I've really given it a proper go. And what a track to do it on. But it's nice. It's drivable. It's good fun, actually. I'm going to repeat myself from early in the stream, but you know, the Porsche is a very hard car to drive in most sims. But iRacing do a good job in not making it difficult, just making it different. You drive this car so much differently to the BMW around here. So, yeah, I kind of enjoyed the challenge of just driving something different, but not something impossible. Looks very safe to drive, good setup. Yeah, no, it is very safe to drive. It's a bit understeery, but understeery's safe, and it's an endurance race, right? You want it a bit understeery, you want it to be safe. Okay, leaving laps. Right, and then after this, Ash is getting back in the car. And then we've pretty much just got like a splash at the end, so he'll probably stay in the car, I would say. So keep the tyres on, actually not change tyres, just fuel. And we'll sort of see how we go up to 14th, but it might just be through stops. To be fair, I'm actually keeping Bram and P8 behind me at about the same pace at the moment, so that's kind of a nice feeling. Oh, I'm actually sweating, you guys. This is hard work. Oh, bit deep, bit deep, bit deep.
Cheers, Charlie. See you, mate.
Oh, I just felt close to the tipper. Cool, yep. I think we're right on fuel at the moment. 3.21 average, so... I'll check it over the line though. Oh, too wide. Starts a little bit too much from the car there. It's too deep. Too late on the turn. It's a bit better. Cool. 8.1 laps of fuel in the tank, so we'll be good for another 30 lap stint. That's nice. Oops, a bit early. Right, bit deep into the forest elbow there. It's feeling alright though. Ooh, almost off track right at the end of that one. That's a good lap. That's a good lap for me. Oh, don't do that too often. That was on the limit. Let's not do that too many times. Cheers, Smile Pace. Thanks for joining the stream today, mate. Really appreciate it. Whoa, literally sweating in the seat here now, guys. This is hot work now. Okay, 5 more after this one. Another solid lap this one so far. Let's not mess this up. Just need a little bit more patience on the brakes. Just not rotating it enough. Don't touch that curb. I know, it's been a bit of a trend, isn't it? People coming out in front of us. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? It's
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
flipping heck. That is a terrible place to do that. It's just so awkward. What do you even do with that? Yeah, it'd been almost better just to push on and bit off somewhere else, you know. But anyway, didn't crash. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's right, guys. Not dead. Not dead. Right, it's ready to go. Oof. How much do I think Brett is looking forward to a future without laps about Panorama in it? No. No, I'm disappointed. I'd be disappointed. I love this track. Oh, it's super annoying, that reflection, right? I find it incredibly annoying. No, as soon as I see it, I can't unsee it. It's so frustrating. We're talking about the reflection on the windscreen in this car in certain times of day, including but not limited to right now. Next time we go down Conrod, you'll see this line across the screen. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's so annoying.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
2 laps. No, I really enjoy Bathurst. I'm just a fan of the track. I just love doing laps here. I was saying it earlier in the week, but it's funny because I watched this track growing up in TV and watched so many broadcasts of racing here, is that I sort of see myself driving it like it's a replay, like it's on TV. So you come out and you get close to the concrete wall coming out of Forest Elbow. I can see the TV shot back up on there, and the way coming up over Outer Reed Park, and you flow the car up next to the wall. I could just see it, and almost like third person. It's really funny. But no, I love this place. I love the track. I could race here every week, I think. Like, it's still scary, but I just enjoy the challenge of it. Do you get a chance to watch the Aussie races? Yeah, I do actually. I have the super view for the supercars, and to be honest, I don't watch every round. Copy, last lap. Yeah, I don't do it so often, but I certainly enjoy it. Like, I haven't watched Sydney round this just yet. Maybe watch it during the week. But I still I love watching the Aussie race cars and the Australians. Just in general, like, they actually have some incredible series, incredible drivers, incredible tracks. But it's all out of time zone, right? So, for me at the moment. It's like watching the Bathurst 12 hour the other weekend. It was, it would have been overnight. I basically watched the live stream replay the day after. Right, final time down the mountain here. Something just bounced over my windscreen. I've never seen that before. Did everyone just see that? I didn't know that was a feature. Yeah, I think Supercars lost a bit of touch for me when McLaughlin and Van Gisbergen left, if I'm honest. There was such a rivalry that I really enjoyed it. Copy, box. Ooh. Thank you. It felt nice at times too, actually. That was a good one.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
She's all yours. Bring it home.
Okay, go.
20... Okay, so... Yeah, don't forget that. Did I see... Oh, this car was... How long has this car been in the pits for behind us? Switch it. Car 785. Oh yeah, yep. So they're sitting there in the pits at the moment, but they died at the cutting. So that was for position.
Right side, clear.
Thank you, Thomas. Phew. Yeah, that was a good old stint actually at times. Oh, almost took out these guys. Righto, let's get where's my teammate? Where is he? Yeah, Trak's getting a bit better, but yeah, cold tires, ease into it. Should get faster as the stint goes on, I think. Cam! Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate that very much, sir. Yeah, very quietly turned those on today, and Jeremy the Legend dropped one earlier, and you are number 2, mate. My second ever on stream. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. Cheers, Scott. Cheers for the good jobs. I appreciate that, guys. That was a bit of a stint, wasn't it? Feeling it. It's my 3rd stint. I only did 3 stints in the end. Right, just going to keep check here. Not really sure what to tell them about this one. Yeah, it's going to let him through.
Clear on the left.
Hopefully he pushes on. No, thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Second special event. That's the driving done for me. So we're going to watch Ash bring this one home. Here is the current situation. We have like a splash at the end. So we should go another hour. With fuel. Get rid of that one there, because I don't need to see that. He should push on, shouldn't he? Yeah, 38 seconds behind. And they're 13 laps into a stint. So in theory though, I'm going to say in theory, they might not need to pit again. They got one more stop, I should say. And we've got a short one, so they got a full one, and we got a not quite a full one, and we've got less of a full one. Not sure. Good point. Yeah, good point. So yeah, might be on to go one more here, guys, and get up into 13th. So I'll pull this down. Sorry, I realized I was holding the button while talking to stream, so apologies for that. 40 seconds till 13th here, and they're a whole minute behind the next person. Stint wise, it looks like they're about 14 laps into the stint. Everyone else, pretty much everyone I think's got one stop to do from here on. Ours will be the shortest, I think. So that's our hope. So, hey, cheers, mate. Thank you so much. No, I just secretly turned it on. I was trying to get memberships cranking for today, but it didn't really happen. So thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. That's amazing. You guys are so awesome, and I just honestly I just have to say thanks for you guys too, just for me starting the streams a few weeks ago. I was pretty nervous about the whole thing. I was nervous it wasn't going to work. I was nervous no one was going to watch. I was nervous I was going to drive badly. But you guys in the chat, you keep coming in, and I've really relaxed into it. I really have. So, That's amazing, mate. That's so incredibly, thank you. Thank you, just thank you so much. Look, I lost the words. I can't even spit the words out. It's very generous. I really, really, really appreciate that. Amazing. You know, yeah, you guys have just really made this whole streaming thing a lot of fun. And I was thinking about the other day. I've sort of we started streaming, and the results have been great. And I've got to admit that I think you guys have just made it a relaxing place for me. I think I'm driving better because I'm more relaxed. And I honestly can't thank you guys enough. So, all this extra iRating and all this stuff. I honestly think it's partly to you. I think don't overthink stuff now, and it's just so great. Even this week, I've been looking after kids all week. I've had an event to prep for, but I was able to stream a couple of times, and it just make it fun. So I appreciate that you guys are appreciating it, and yeah, we'll keep showing up for you guys. iRacing's nicest YouTuber. I do try to be. You don't want to watch my stream not safe for work. Yeah. Cam, I got to admit, there's a few streams I watch that I'm like, oh, I'll have them on mute, if the kids are around or something. We'll just quietly watch them here. I think iRacing doesn't need to be all crazy hype, or I just want it to be a fun, safe place, and something that I can be proud of showing, something I'd be proud of showing my family, my kids, to be honest, my mum's probably watching. Hi, Mum. Hi. Probably quietly in the background. So, it's great that I can, try and show a nice environment. And yeah, for me, this is what sim racing is, It's why my teammates are here. They're a bunch of great guys. But we're all also human as well, right? I'm sure it's going to happen one day. I'm going to lose it on stream at something. Doesn't take much to upset. Takes quite a lot to upset me, I should say. But yeah, I think you guys make it fun. I look forward to streaming now. Yeah, I cannot thank you guys enough. Really, that's very generous of you, both of you. Very, very generous. Appreciate it so much. So yeah, I see how you have a bit of a chat about the iRacing sub and bits and pieces. Yeah, I think you're right. The cost in general, it is high. There's a very serious investment to going iRacing. Oh, yep, crash. Stay there. He's coming back. No.
Right side.
No.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
That's... Yeah, nah, bumper. Nah, bumper's... It's not working. No. Oh, no. What's the damage there, mate? No. No. That's the bounce of this car, isn't it? No dramas, mate. No dramas. Oh, the car behind you almost got into the back of you as well. Oh, that's so unfortunate, man. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, so what are we... Yeah, that's definitely gonna drop us down. Yeah, that's gonna... Yeah. What's that gonna put us down to? Well, let's see what the tow is, and then we'll take it from there. Oh, that's so rough. All right, let's see what it is after that. Oh, and that guy was like 23 laps down as well. Miles away. Yeah, it really has been. Guys, No, the bounce was odd. Yeah, look, Ash is kicking himself. Out of everyone in our team, Ash is very hard on himself when things go wrong, whether it's his fault or not. 9.5 minutes of damage. So that puts us... That's 4-5 laps. Yeah, it's basically 20. Yeah, there's not many people behind that. That would put us down 20. I'm going to say it's going to put us down to like 28th, which is essentially like there's only one other team. It's that car that just passed you earlier, that Corvette. They're 16 laps down, so it's pretty much just in front of them. Oh, guys, that is a really rough way. That might be the end for us, actually. We're going to lose about... It's 9 minutes of damage. It's 9 minutes of damage. Yeah, I think we've got to make the flag. Yeah, I think we've got to make the flag, man. We've got to make the flag. Let's just bring it home. I don't mind doing the stint if you don't want to. That's also completely fine. It'll essentially be less than a stint. Yeah, guys, like I said, Ash is... He's very hard on himself when things go wrong. Too hard. So I promise you, he is kicking himself right now. He's very frustrated with himself. Yeah. Don't give up now. No, we won't give up. We won't give up. We'll make the flag. If I have to do it, I'll do it. Gotta finish. We gotta finish these things. Yeah. Still, yeah, we're still, we'll make the flag. Finishing is important. We're definitely gonna lose a bunch of time here, though. It's pretty much gonna put us the back of the runners, unfortunately. And there's not really a lot we can do about it. Yeah, one of those things, I tell you guys, I honestly do tell you, iRacing is just so incredibly tough with damage. You know, that's in another game, I'll tell you, in another game, you have that accident and you get about 30 seconds of damage, the car's still drivable, and you can get it to the end of the race, no problem. You know, but that's 9.5 minutes of damage. Yeah. He flashed you. He was the one crashing. That's shocking. He was broken anyway, even before you hit him. Yeah. Look, we'll look back on it, guys. Let's look at it for a few angles. It hasn't. I know you say it's not been great, but to be perfectly honest, mate, I think there's a lot of this which has been very good. It's just that it doesn't take much for the events to go poorly. You know, like for a result to disappear, it doesn't take much. It takes 1 moment, 2 moments. And that doesn't mean it's been bad. That just means it's just one that gets away. That's all it is. It's just one that gets away. Yeah, Daytona was the same, right? Oh yeah, but you're always very hard on yourself. This happen to anybody. You know. And we can look at it afterwards and we can, you know, decide how things are different and the same. Yeah. 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 Yep. Yeah. No, I agree. We've lost a lot of time in back markers. We've lost a lot of time in little things. You know, you think you can just get through somewhere and just keep pressing on. You got to press on mindset. That's also normal. You're right. That's no one's blaming you for that. We're deep into an event. 11 hours. You know, it's easy to make this decision this way now. At the start of the race, it's different when you're fresh. And that's why we keep pushing on, because this is the sort of decision that we continue to do these events for, to learn and get better at. But yeah, I could have easily done this as well. Yeah. But saying that bounce, he could have easily bounced straight across the track the whole way. Or he could have just continued down the road, you know? Like, I don't know, was he even like properly holding his brakes, you know? Like, there's lots of things he's probably could have done too. Yeah. Yeah, after he's hit the wall, he's not even holding his brakes. Whether his taillights just stop working when the bumper goes away, I don't know, but when he actually spins back onto the track, he's not holding his brakes at all, so. Oh well. That happens. That happens, mate. Yeah, thanks guys. Yeah. Yeah, it's called motorsport. You're exactly right. Shades in off Bathurst, less broken backs, yeah. that's completely true. Yeah, that's all right. This happens. Like I was when we started doing this at the start of the year, I was more than convinced that this was going to be a long year of probably heartache, where we end up simply getting close, having good results, like having good races but bad results. And I can't help but think that this is one of those. Again, you know, we actually had pace, we had good strategy, things were going pretty well. A couple of very small things. And unfortunately, that's how it is. Everyone in this field, I'm looking through the field here, you know, everyone's been driving well. So, yeah, iRacing loves to fill you with confidence and then shove it you in a wall. That's all right. I'm out for a bit. Need to learn Miami for supercars this week. Nice. Nah, cheers, Cam. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate that. Good luck. Yeah, man. Good luck with Miami and supercars. That'd be a bit of fun. Hey, mate. How's your Bathurst going? Well, unfortunately, we are right here, right now, dealing with about 9 minutes of damage. So it's sort of unraveled a little bit for you. Me and my team did the first split last night. Got 19th in the Mustang. Very nice. Keep getting into incidents. Yeah, this seems to be just game. Yeah, unfortunately, we were. I think without our incidents today, we're challenging for a top 5. Our strategy was good. Our pace was good, but yeah, we picked up 3.5 minutes of damage. It put us back. We were pretty much fighting for 13th there. And then, yeah, that was just really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. That's how it goes. Straight to the scene of the accident. Yeah, because that was a bit like Daytona, wasn't it? You sort of like, yeah. I think it happens so easily on iRacing. I think, I get past that and sneak past that. And then it doesn't happen. And you go, oh, that was disappointing. So the winner of my split yesterday was average like a second slower for this per lap. Yeah, just kept it safe. No, enduros are about not losing big chunks of time. They're very rarely about going crazy fast. To be fair, you know, the guys are now split. And again, we'll bring this down. You know, they are doing high 203s at the moment, which is quite fast for our split. You know, there's only one other driver in here doing a 203 in the last lap, and they are a minute and a half up the road. They have had no accidents, but they have been quick. They have been quick. But really, everyone else has been a bit up and down. There's been times we've been faster, times we've been slower. But really none of these cars here have made a big mistake, you know. So, you know, scan through them here. This is P2. Well, this is P1 up the road, so they're coming off the mountain. P2 is oh, did you really? Oh no. Ash is just spinning the pits now because trying to get away because of the pit limiter was off. Oh, I don't see a penalty. Oh, we got away with it. Nice. That sounds about right then. Right, so we're back out, guys. We are back out. 27th position, unfortunately. Yeah, one more. His car behind you is P2 now. Nice job. Yeah, nice job. Yeah, just trying to. Right, now the car coming up behind you is actually a lapped car. It's pretty much, the next person who's going to come on you is supposed to be the only person in this race who is behind us now. But he's he's the. Oh no, he's not the 4K RA driver. They've swapped. So you should be okay. He did a 206 last lap, so I think you should be able to stay out in front of him. Oh, yeah. So yeah, like guys, that's yeah, everyone else really. So that's P2. This is P3 in the Corvette. P4. So big gaps really. These in these top four, and then 5th place coming up the mountain. 6th is right behind them. 7th is mountain straight, and I honestly think we would have been amongst these cars here. Those are who we were racing. This guy's coming in to stop. Yeah, even our last stint pace was better than that. Anyway, I'm digressing now because it's all figurative because we had accidents. But you know, all these guys have done a great job. And I have to commend them for it. You know, we've had moments. Even our 3.5 minutes damage was a very small moment, and you can't do that when you're racing in 3K plus straight the field. You can't. Yeah, you can't do this stuff. You just can't. So we'll learn from it. Hopefully, a bit of luck next time. Yeah, just keep it clean now. 100% Ali. Yeah, I did a triple stint last night to finish out. And yeah, I could not do a triple stint around here. Like, I think a single stint is enough. You know, it's a whole hour of driving around the mountain. Like, it's very intense. You know, a double maybe. Good job doing triple. That's amazing. Yeah, it's P2, the McLaren, that's been making masses. Yeah, well, in fact, the guys in P1 are up 29 spots, and the guys in P2 are up 31 spots, which is incredible. Guys in P9 are up 28. Yeah, if you actually look at who's up the front of this field, everyone has made big gains. Yeah, pretty much everyone who was in a decent spot has not actually started at the front of this race, has not gone. So they're building up, are they? Thomas, thank you so much, mate. Good luck for the last hour, gentlemen. I'm off to sleep. No, thank you so much for hanging out, mate. Really appreciate it. Well, we were over 1 a.m. 1 a.m. You've done super well. Thank you for hanging out today. Really appreciate it, mate. Yeah, Ali survival win. That's it. That is absolutely it. Yeah, it was super rough, but I had to power through it. Yeah, and I guess you probably didn't have a choice, right? You probably all your teammates you're all just chilling and no one else was willing to get back in. So yeah. Yeah, unless we have someone else crash out, basically, that will be our position. So nice to finish it off. That's the main thing. Got to finish these things off. Who is behind us on track at the moment? Oh, these guys. It's pushing their turf off flat. These guys in 9th place. Oof. He'll be wanting these guys to get out of the way. Who's further down the hill? P16. P20. Oh, these guys were leading the race early on, actually. They've got their speedy driver back in the car. Yeah, they had about a 30-second lead. But this particular driver is 5,000 iRating. So he actually started on the pole position. But he's on cold tyres at the moment. P12, pushing hard. I think this P11 just up the road here. No, they're not. Oh no, P13 is right behind them though. This is a battle for position on track. So there's definitely some races unfolding here. Yeah, and actually this was the battle we were pushing for. These were the guys who were sort of in a roughly roughly the pace that we were trying to get back to. So yeah, so tricky when you've got a really high I-rated driver here. And he's getting out of it. That's good of him. Recognize that there's a battle going on for position, and unfortunately he's probably going to get faster than these guys in about 3 laps. So have to try and get back by if he doesn't want to just sit there forever. 37th, P24 here. This is the leader. 2:03.8 last lap. So he's going. Which car is that? Oh, yeah, and Dynaco. Yeah, Dynaco. Not Dinoco. Dynaco. Yeah. You really haven't seen cars, have you? Yeah, it's not specifically the car's theme, that one. It's not specifically. Ash has not seen cars, so he doesn't know what Dynaco is. That's, I don't know, eh? That's a tricky one. Just wanted to gift a gift card to get Ali into iRacing. He wants to ignore it. Oh, come on, Ali. Have a go into iRacing, mate. I know you're an LMU. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with LMU. I'm not going to lie. I think it's a fantastic game. It's got so many great things going on. You know, it really does. What was that? This car's finally fixed after basically a whole race of carrying rear end damage. Pretty sure LMU just had its birthday thing yesterday, didn't it? It's 2 years now that game's been out. Which is quite crazy to think about, actually. What do you guys think? I've been pondering this one for a bit, and ultimately I went to iRacing because of this. How do you guys as sim racers feel about how long it seems to take games to eventuate? These guys. Yeah, like early access and things like that. Like, how do you guys feel it like that as a sim racer, as a consumer? Like, this is, you know, AC Evo, LMU early access. You know, they're taking forever, right? You know, how do you guys really feel like that? What do you like, particularly AC Evo? Let's just talk AC Evo if we need to. You know, like what's the general vibe? Like I personally, I just don't know if I'll ever really get into a game in early access ever again. You know, AC, it's just, it almost feels like they're just being a bit cheeky with it now, you know? Yeah, I've really struggled with that the last 12 months. You know, it's sort of almost why I went to iRacing, because it's just like, well, it's a completed game and there won't have to be another one. It won't be an early access iRacing 2. You know what I mean? But yeah, now if anyone's got any thoughts on that, would absolutely love to hear them, because certainly something I've had to think about it. Broken lack of content. Yeah, and even just, I think it's just how long it takes, right? Like AC Evo, the roadmap never eventuated. So you do wonder, like, everything they talk about now from now on, like, kind of what's the point? Like, what's the point in believing them and trusting them, you know? Although, funnily enough, I'd almost go out and buy AC Rally early access, because it just feels like they've done a good job at releasing content and stuff like that. So 90% of the EA games don't hold the promise. That's probably correct. Because is it the same? I'm gonna sound really silly here, because I don't play other games. Is it more or less, is the early access thing like just a modern gaming thing now? Like if a new first-person shooter came out, or you know, whatever, is the early access thing now just standard gaming, and we just have to deal with it? That's how they release stuff. Yeah, trying to make as much money as you can. That's their business stuff. Yeah. Well, no, exactly right. Moroi, that's exactly what. It's exactly why like iRacing costs what it costs, and there's a subscription model, because if you have a game with a good subscription model, you don't have to make more games. You just make one game. Where obviously, like, yeah, I guess that's the thing with maybe Kunos, for example. ACC, they couldn't sell it again, and so they have to make the next game. It's just the gap between when they stopped working on one and started working on, you know, to get the other one to a finish point is now quite a big gap, right? Certainly doesn't feel good for sim racing, I got to admit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, BMW's in. Shall release us. To a 4.6 last lap for Ash. Car will be getting good now. We're down to 27-degree track temp, so it's going to get the nice part of the day, I think. I think the track's going to get a bit more speedy. I feel like I did all my driving in the really hot part of the day. The hot track temps, and sort of struggled my way through it a little bit. So this is a battle at the back of the top 10. And it's actually going to heat up, because that BMW has just come out as P8. So go 8, 9 and 10. Line of stern here, 46 minutes to go. This car here is 3 laps into the stint. The car in front's 5 laps into a stint. The BMW's on the outlap. So this will be fun. And yeah, ahead of this bunch is P3, that McLaren. Here we go. Can't go around the outside there. Don't want to go up the inside there. Nowhere really to pass over this part of the mountain. Trying to attack in front, pressure behind, some action. Yeah, it's not our action, but Gonna get myself a radar. Pretty fed up with race lab prices. No point paying them 10x. Yeah, honestly, IR drove, man. That's like the radars and that. I love the radar and that. Makes lots of sense if you come from other games like LMU or ACC. Works great. One-time payment, lifetime license. That car's very damaged as well. Oh, absolutely. Put that guy in the wall. No, 100%. Yeah, exclamation mark radar if you want my link to that. It's like literally the only thing on my stream that actually links to anything. Where did this guy lose his back end here? Oh, in the chase. Oh no, he's already done it. What is going on here? Did he not fix it? What are we looking at here, guys? Did he serve a drive-through after crashing and then crashed again? Here we go. Surely he doesn't get to the back of him. Oh my gosh, he does. Bump. Bump. Wow. That was not cool. Poor guy. And then what? This guy... Oh my gosh. And this poor guy's minding his own business. There's all action at the end of this race, isn't it? Oh, oh. Ouch. That's not a good crash. And then I feel like this guy actually got a black flag for this because he didn't even stop. He just drove through the pits. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah. No, yeah, I don't think it stops. He just drives through. And then he crashes again. Loses the car here. Which is very lucky to probably not take any of us out. What was that, bro? Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm just checking a few action bits on the track at the moment. Incident, a couple other broken cars. Oh, he's still trying to drive. Okay, there's a car driving around with no boot lid, and he's all over the place. He's on Conrod at the moment. Whereabouts are you? Oh, you're on the top. Okay. He did he crashed he spun the car like twice last lap, and he's still trying to drive around. So I'm not entirely sure. You'll probably come across him at some point. Why would you do this? Like, this is such a good way to ruin someone's race. Oh, he's in 17th. Still driving. This is not good. I wouldn't do this. Don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. Well, it should do, shouldn't it? I hope it's not retaliation he's looking for. So he's crashing again. Here's the leader. So let's hope he doesn't get him. I think you could well be right, mate. Could well be right. Like, there's no reason why it wouldn't hurt the engine to crash, right? This is not good. I'm watching this, but I'm afraid I'm going to see a drama. Here's the leader. This will be awkward. See, hasn't moved away. Just look how damaged the car is. Just gonna tuck in. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Yeah, you're definitely going to come across a very damaged car that's still circulating doing... Yep. Yep. Did 2 minutes 11 last lap. Well, I'm pretty sure he's going to spin out and take... The leader just went by him. I was holding my breath. And the guy in P4 is about to pass him, and I'm holding my breath because I just feel like he's going to have a spin and take someone out with him. It's crazy stuff, guys. That's crazy. I don't know why... Don't know why you would do it. So he basically has crashed at this corner like 3 times now. Oh... the guy before him has followed him in. I hope this doesn't end in tears. I really hope it doesn't end in tears. Yeah, how's it making the corners? Yeah, 100% correct. It's like every corner of this car is damaged. Here he comes. Oh, oh. Oh, that Mustang actually touched the wall. Right, I think that one was for position. Right, yes. Can't leave poor Layton, Ash to himself. We are in P27. And yeah, honestly, we are over a lap behind the next person. So unfortunately, unless someone else has a real moment, yeah, we forget we got Ash here. It's just to yeah, we're just discussing. He's just discussing at the moment. Do you guys know? Here's an iRacing question. You know, in iRacing, if you have an accident, does it sort of damage the motor to the point that it won't repair it all? We're Ash is pretty sure we've lost a bit of straight line speed after our accident, and I'm pretty sure like it's obviously done the damage. Yeah, I don't know what the win was before though, right? That's the difference. Yeah, it doesn't really give you any, and it would be a headwind too. Although in saying that, if it was the case, you should be getting a push up the back here.
Left side, clear.
Alright, there's Ben linear by there. Thanks, Ben, if you're still watching, mate. Well, I think it's nice we made a few friends in this race. These guys have made a nice recovery. Back up to 14th. They had their couple of little moments there. So yeah, back up to 14th. And then, yeah, these guys... So these guys have obviously stopped again. They're 3 laps into their stint. Yeah, I reckon we would have got up to 13th. These guys are 16 laps, 13. These guys might have to splash as well. I don't know, we might have got up to T12. Impossible to say now. Impossible to say. Yeah, my stint I was putting time into the guy in P9 who was behind me. So I was like, I think we definitely had speed at this end of the race to do something with it. We just weren't there to do anything with it. At least the car's looking great. It must be a weather thing, surely. Yeah, no idea, never happened to me. Yeah. Must be weather, track. I mean. Oh yeah, yep, yep. It literally killed it that much. Or maybe it is a thing then. Yeah. Broken damage model. Damage. Porsche engine damage when you smash the front in. It's a great looking livery though, isn't it, guys? It's a shame we bashed it up a few times. So I think there might be a few tweaks we make to it. We still want to run the different colors for the different teams, so pink, yellow, orange. So there might be a bit more color added to it. Yeah, I see that actually. A little bit more fuel save, 31 lap stint maybe. It's the leader that far up the road that he's going to force an extra lap. And yeah, I think I've got a new personal livery for the Porsche Cup to show you guys next week sometime as well, which is super cool. Looks really, really neat. Bit of Kiwi theme to it. Yeah, excited to do that. So yeah, we're slowly getting there with a few things. We've got a video coming out probably the next few weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks. I've got access to the Almeida Racing Academy, which is going to be amazing to go through that course and really get a handle of it. Yeah, huge thanks for those guys for giving me access to it. But I'm really keen to see what it's like. Obviously, yeah, probably one of the best known names in sim racing coaching, Salu Almeida. So, yeah, pretty keen to see how that works. Yeah, and then we'll just push on, really, to see what the new update is. Week 13's coming up. It's always go here on iRacing. It's always something to do. It's always something to try. VR video next week. Yeah, kids go back to school on Wednesday next week, so that's probably what I'm most looking forward to. Ooh, close. So yeah, we got. Whoop. So yeah, it's lots to look forward to. Lots to look forward to. This has been fun though. Yeah. Yeah. It really does feel like that, mate. It really does feel like that. What's worse is so in Belgium the schools go to, yeah, I don't see it going to 17 laps. That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, in school, the schools in Belgium, they do a half day on a Wednesday. Oh yeah, margin. Yeah. Yeah, if you you took the margin off, didn't you? And it says add 0 liters. Yeah, I think you're right. We literally had this conversation at the end of Daytona. Do you remember that? Yeah, literally. I literally remember they saying, "Oh, we might need some fuel. You need to save an extra lap, the 33 laps." And we realized it was because we've left the margin on the fuel calculator, so it was saying we needed more to have margin. Yeah, we literally had that conversation. Yeah, but the school they have a half day on Wednesday, but this half term break goes back to school on a Wednesday. So it's like, yeah, they're at school, but it's for like 3 hours. So it's like a half day of holidays. So it's a bit frustrating, but that's right. So Thursday's like the proper day back. Yeah, that would be nice. And I'll probably just sleep because I'm so tired. When was the last time you were back in NZ and why'd you leave? Yeah, so we left NZ December 23. And it's my wife works for our government over here. So it's we're on a 3-year posting. It's while we're coming back at the end of this year. And then we'll be back in NZ for 3 years and then probably back in Europe for another stint, which will probably be a 4-year stint. So yeah, it's just her career. We're just following her around, pack the house up, the kids, 2 dogs, ship everyone offshore. Yeah, it kind of should be actually. Their wind direction is relatively favourable. Yeah, no, it is. It's nice actually. Yeah, you're right. It's, I think, like a really interesting opportunity. Because living in Europe is, it's a bit of a dream thing for Kiwis. Like Europe's a bit of a dream destination. Like living here is certainly not all the dream. Yeah. I agree with that. Yes, I agree with that. I actually don't find it that bad at all. Like, period. I don't know what anyone's talking about. Like, it could be better, but I honestly don't care too much. Once you're racing, you don't care. Yeah, so it's a great opportunity. But yeah, I think we miss stuff. We certainly miss certainly miss stuff in New Zealand for sure. So Gabriel will be we're currently in Belgium. So with the capital of the EU essentially around Brussels. And yeah, Belgium's a fun country. I actually quite like it. It's got its quirks. But I'm an hour and 20 minutes away from Spa. So it's brilliant. Basically. I feel like for the stuff I enjoy doing, I'm really, really close to it. So I really like the debris refresh, like people bringing gravel onto the circuit. I think that's an awesome feature. Yeah, then people like take a piece of grass and they spread it around half the track. It was a bit much. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like that stuff. Like down here, there's like dirt being pulled onto the circuit from it and stuff. I hadn't actually really picked in certain races the marbles building up on the outside. That's actually a really neat feature. And I reckon there was a point on the stream, I might have to go back and find and clip it, where a piece of like marbles or rubber or something bounced up, and I saw it literally bounce up onto the windscreen and over the car. And I'd never seen that before. And I was like, did that just happen? That's amazing. But it looked very genuine. I was a bit surprised. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, well, no, I agree. No, I agree. It's actually brilliant. Little details, right? Like driving details, I think this game does really well. Yeah. Yeah, P27. Unfortunately, we got caught up in someone else's crash. Someone's spun going onto Skyline. Ash has come around the corner, and not entirely sure which way to go. And unfortunately, we've more or less driven straight into him. So yeah, it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate. It was 9.5 minutes of damage, and it was only, we had like a bit, like literally one stint to go. So it sort of killed any chance of a slightly more, higher place finish. But that's all right. We're going to see the checkered flag. That's the main thing today. Learned some stuff. Yeah, 25 minutes left, mate. You're doing good. We'll be a bit broken by the end of this one. So yeah, lots of learnings. These special events are all about the little learnings, I think. And yeah, we start, well, we pretty much have to start immediately thinking about the next special event. Sebring 12 hour. Yeah, it's going to be an IMSA race. It's going to be multi-class. It's going to be a bit chaotic, if I'm being perfectly honest. Daytona was chaotic enough with multi-class, and it has a huge amount of the track where it's easy for those cars to pass. Sebring doesn't really have any of those places. So we will be in for probably more heartache, I would suggest. You almost feel like you're signing yourself up to it, doing a race like that. But yeah, probably still in GT3. I had partly thought about maybe we could do it in like LMP2, something like that. I don't know what you guys think of that. Whether it might be a good opportunity to try some prototypes for the next month and maybe do LMP2. I'm sure there'll be a couple of my teammates who might be keen on that. And we may really focus in on actually we might really focus in on doing a 2-person team for that one. So more driving, bigger challenge for me. But obviously you guys get to see more of me driving as well. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that might be the case. Yeah, Ash is close to that curb. Yeah. No, Ash, when he's on it, he's really on it. Love these shots too. I really enjoy the replay shots, and no, I haven't driven in the rain really at all, to be honest. They haven't done a lot of rain since I joined iRacing, like in dailies and stuff like that. They hammered it all. They hammered all the rain stuff pretty much in the seasons before, because it was a new feature, and then they haven't really done it since. "22 minutes." So we got yeah, should be about 11 laps after this. Yeah. Yeah, quite over the top. Yep. It's a cool shot through there, isn't it? That's what I mean when I'm driving around this track. This is almost how I see my own driving. Yeah, like getting it close to the walls, you can sort of see it almost third-person TV camera angle, what it might look like. So, Spray UK, how's it been? Had any big crashes? Unfortunately, we have, mate. We got caught up really only about an hour ago. We got about 3.5 minutes of damage, and that was put us back to like kind of 15th, 14th. It was looking like we might be able to get a bit further back. And then yeah, we unfortunately got caught up in quite a big crash with someone else. 9 minutes of damage. So now we're back in 27th. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right, man. That's a Yeah, yeah. And I'm sure the Nordschleife is probably the same, right? Like it could rain in like 1/5 of the track and be completely dry in another. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So we're now getting back to some intense spotting, isn't it? In a race like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something a bit different. It's the other thing I think iRacing needs to do, and the chat can probably back me up on this, I reckon. Limit tyres for these races. Make people choose when they use fresh rubber and not. And make it double stinting tyres a thing, because it tyre saving and triple stinting tyres in some cases, that's a totally different skill set. And I think these iRace, I do like the aspect of just push, like push all day, and obviously the fuel saving a little bit here and there. But if you have to fuel save and tyre save, try and create an advantage later in the race, like I think it's just an interesting dynamic. And what a lot of real world races are, not so much GT races, I'm going to admit. But obviously, like a lot of the World Endurance Championship and stuff is limited on tyre allowance. So yeah, and even a lot of that. They let me do a lot of that. So like a lot of the big races, 12 hours, 24 hours, you're probably at least double stinting every set of tires. And even their daily races, you'll get 8 tires for like a 40, like maybe an hour long race, and you use them in qualifying as well. So if you flat spot a set of tires in qualifying, like that's your set. Yeah, that's too much to think of. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, replays. Yeah. That's where the replay is, I think. Yeah, so basically early on we picked up 3.5 minutes of damage, and it was just a really silly little moment, unfortunately. And then, yeah, literally at that replay mark, that was the big one. That was the big one. So that took us out from trying to get back to. We probably would have got back to P13, P12. But yeah, these are the guys that were leading the race earlier. They've really fallen off. Now there is a meatball flag here, so we might, unless if it's a big one, we might get a spot. Let's have a look, guys. Come on. How bad is the meatball? So this is P8, and I'm assuming P9 is behind here. Yes, so these guys are battling. This is 4 position. What has happened? All right, we're coming up the hill. Let's have a look. Oh, he's run wide and he's got him. Tricky move. It's tricky to be on the outside here. Down the inside, and he's run wide here, and he's turned in a bit sharp as well, and he's ended up in the wall. Let's have a look at the other side. Yeah, Spray, I think, like in hindsight, like Ash is kicking himself. No one, I'll say on stream before, no one beats himself up more about small mistakes than Ash does. And he's kicking himself for that one, he really is. Up the inside. Oh, what's your verdict, guy? He probably did a little bit too much here. And this was really, to hold on to this around the outside of this corner is very, very tricky. And he's coming very narrow. I'm not gonna lie, he's coming very narrow. He's missed the apex in the wall. Oh, look at the damage too. It's hanging out. Ouch. That one hurts. You take anyone else out? Yeah, no, you're not fixing that one anytime soon. So yeah, we might get one place. We might get one place back. Hang on, where are we? 23. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it, mate, but there's definitely someone pretty broken in the pits. Maybe we'll get back above them. We'll see. Oh, and these guys have finally come in the pit lane. Or are they just getting fuel? No, they might have actually finally called it. Or they disconnected. Imagine that. And the really broken car is also in the pit lane, finally. And stationary for a good while. So we might, I think you're about to come and gain one place for us here. We got a spot. We got a spot. Yeah, let's keep it on the tarmac. 8 laps. That's a great lap. 2036. That's basically faster than pretty much everyone on track, apart from the 5K driver who did a 2027. But you're pretty much faster than anyone else on track at the moment, mate. We're so back. It's, the comeback's on. 13 minutes. What more can we achieve from here? Unfortunately, not much more. I think the meatball car has probably got enough laps on us to, you know, coming out of, what did I say it was? 8th place? Something like that. I think there's probably enough time in that. Yeah, still got to be like 4 more laps. Oh, starting to yawn. Feeling it, guys. We're here. It's 10 to 2 in the morning. It's been a big day. It's been a big day. .248 AM, yeah. It's early. It's early. And of course, my kids are going to wake me up at like 7 o'clock on the dot. So, if they might. Oh no! It's off the wall! Off the wall! We're good. We're good. Number of cars. There's another Ferrari coming around the corner. And a Porsche. And then you've got a gap after that one. Yep, gap now. No, you're too safe. I can't see, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, you're safe. You're good. Wow, nothing else to lose, is there? There's literally nothing else to lose. An 031. Oh, goodness. That's a speedy lap. Yep, Edge is pushing fast, everyone. He's pushing hard. I told you were the fastest thing on track. Who got to you? Oh dear, guys. Oh dear, we almost had one more. He has anointed himself, yeah. He's also more annoyed that he didn't get he was on for a 203.1, he said, so he was pushing hard for a time. Yeah, track temp's down to 25 degrees, so things are looking a bit nicer and speedier now. And yeah, we honestly have nothing else to lose now, you know. We've lapped another whole lap down on the person in front of us. Yeah, everyone else is well behind us now. So, can't do much more.
bring it home. So 6:50 p.m. here. Well, that's all right. Bit of evening watch time for you. Yeah, I was sort of nice that I can stream this late. I think these special events are always going to give a nice opportunity to stream a bit later into the day and get a few more different time zones and bits and pieces. So, you know, absolutely. 28 people still here in the stream. Thank you so much, everyone. Again, really appreciate you spending some time with us and bringing this one home 10 minutes ago. So probably about 6 laps, I'd say. We've got 6 laps of fuel anyway. I think that's probably just enough. So it's really kind of great. Oh, Kaz, mate, it's unfortunately not gone great. Yep. I think there's a spot there, 53:33 on the replay. Go back 53 minutes or 55 minutes on the replay, and you'll see what's happened. Die Hard Racing used to do RC racing in the UK with Ash. Nice. Yes, Ash has told us about his RC stuff, which looked awesome, by the way. It looked mega. Yeah, that's fantastic. Will he know you by your YouTube name? Will he know you by your YouTube name? Ash, I've got Die Hard Racing in the chat saying he used to do RC racing with you. I don't know if you know him by his YouTube tag. I don't know. He's asking what your name is. Yeah, 2:51 in the morning, got to work today, staying up, see you racing. Thanks, man. He said you will know him. He said you will know him. I haven't got his name yet. At where, sorry? At where? Bedworth. Did you used to race at Bedworth, he says. I might have pronounced that completely wrong. No, I didn't. Kind of. Bedif. Is that right? that's my cracketed British accent. Oh, that's local slang apparently. Okay. Yeah. I'm not very good at the local slang, I don't think. No, Ash has definitely told us about the RC stuff at times. It sounds a lot of fun, and sounds like you guys are all very good at it as well, which is pretty cool. That's right, mate. Bring it home. Bring it home. There's literally no pressure anywhere around us now, so yeah. Yeah. You're seeing what you can do now the temps have come back down. I was just pondering the fact that I didn't do a single stint where the temps weren't above like 33 degrees, so you've had all the good stuff today. Personal question, is YouTube streaming your job or is it a hobby? Well, yes, Spray, I've essentially, because of the fact we're in Europe, and I'm essentially, my full-time job is essentially I'm a stay-at-home dad. My wife is doing the career, and I'm here in full support of her, and I have a great opportunity to be at home with kids and look after the house. I'm very, very fortunate to be in that spot. Because of the fact that we're posting and moving around a bit, I've sort of wanted to create some sort of long-term career, as so to speak, for myself, and I've always wanted YouTube to sort of be that. I've sort of looked at YouTube as a potential option of that for a long time. So yeah, the concept of right now is, yes, this is a hobby, and I would like for it to eventually be a job. I don't need to make money now, and it's been a real privilege to be able to basically work on something full time and not need to make money from it. By the end of the year, there'll be some pressure for it to make some income. We go back to New Zealand, and if it's doesn't have to make much, got to admit, but if it makes enough, we can continue to do what we're doing, you know, like streaming into European evening, American evening time from New Zealand simply. Like it'll be early morning streams for me. That's sort of the half plan. And still be a stay-at-home dad. That's also the other thing. It gives that freedom to be a stay-at-home dad. So, you know, allows my wife to do a very good job at her job and not need to, you know, it's one of those crazy things in the world where, you know, women do really struggle to make careers in a very male-dominated industry. So, you know, me being able to give her 100%, yeah. So, oh, cheers, Spray. Thank you, mate. £5, appreciate that. Amazing. So yeah. You're the third person to donate on a stream ever. So you're an absolute legend. But no, that is the plan. That is kind of the plan. Like, I would love to keep doing this. I'd love to keep being I guess, hopefully you guys are finding entertaining. Can hopefully be a positive influence into this space. I love this niche. I love the people in it. And I just want to, you know, if I can continue to bring out value for you guys, and I hope that you guys would value that as well. So, yeah. It's a small world, isn't it? Random people coming in. You should be in New Zealand, mate. In New Zealand, everyone knows everyone. So, yeah. Need to give NASCAR a crack for a video too. Yeah. Oh, 100% Kaz. We'll definitely get there. Yeah, definitely will happen. But no, thank you, Spray. Thank you so much, mate. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah. I think I would like NASCAR actually, mate. Yeah. Bit of Shane Van Gisbergen. Three laps to go. 3 laps to go, guys. Is that right? No way. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm half expecting like some European posting to like run into some Kiwi that like knows someone who knows someone. Because that's just such a Kiwi thing. They just run into someone and it's like, oh yeah, no, I went to school there, or I know that person from this, and it's like, what the hell, in this place, in this time, have these people come together with this connection? It's ridiculous. Cranky! 20, thank you, mate. I'm glad I got to meet you and be part of your journey. I hope everything works out as you wish and you're a man of quality. Step out and support your wife's career for his mate. No, thank you, mate. Absolutely. No, Cranky, absolute legend of the game. And Cranky, I know Cam before says the nicest person in sim racing. Cranky is actually the nicest person in sim racing. Yeah, when I first started, here's a story for here's a Cranky story I have. When I first mentioned I was getting into sim racing, Craig was like the first person who caught on to that, and kind of connected with through sim racing. And you're an absolute legend, mate. You help so many people. You're always willing to give yourself and your time and your energy. And there's so many of us on YouTube who know you and know your support because of just how generous you are, mate. So thank you so much, dude. Absolutely legend. Thank you so much, man. Hopefully, otherwise we're gonna need to otherwise we're gonna have to like pit again. So hopefully this next lap is the last lap. Justin, thank you, mate. 499, keep it up, really. I've been following you since the Zolder LFM license. Oh, nice. That was a fun video, wasn't it? I was trying to push the boat. That's a good question. No, we didn't. They got out. They're still 2.5 laps in front of us after their meatball. That was a fun video, wasn't it, Justin? Yeah, just trying to push the boat out a little bit on that. What other content could you make around LFM and ACC and stuff like that? It's actually really hard to do that one. I remember it taking me forever to try and get that car around that circuit inside the license time. That was good fun. That was good fun. We should try to do a few more videos like that. But no, thank you for the support, man. Unbelievable. You guys are all absolutely fantastic. I honestly really appreciate it. Yeah. You are now. Diehard Ash is going to stalk you in the chat at some point, mate. So it's a bit like the sim racing world, right? Like full of nice people.
White flag this time.
There's always some others, yeah. It's exactly the same, yes. The good and the bad, yep. White flag? Was that the white flag? White flag. Here we go, guys. The final lap of our Bathurst 12 hour. What an adventure. Whew. Yes, we do actually. Oh, he's Diehard Racing has said he's DM'd you on Discord. That was probably what pinged before. You said something pinged on Discord. There you go. It'll all come together soon. Also have some strange, yeah, we do have some strange lads, don't we, Cranky? Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. There's good and bad. But fortunately all the legends are here, so yeah, watching that, trying to break the 107%, maybe love and hate that track. Yeah, Zolder, I still haven't gone to Zolder yet, Justin. Zolder is literally like 40 minutes down the road from me. But it sort of doesn't have any, like, they do a 24-hour race there. And I kind of need to go to that, I think, because they don't have any, like, really super notable. Like, DTM used to go to Zolder. A few other GT races used to go to Zolder, but there doesn't seem to be anything, like, really notable now going there. But it honestly is, like, so close to where I am. And I've been to lots of tracks further afield. But have yet to actually get to Zolder. But yeah, the chicane in that track in ACC, the way the cars mount the curbs, it was, yeah. It's a bit of, like I said, it's a bit of a love-hate, right? You spend enough time at a track, you kind of love it. But, yeah, a lot of it is hate. Here we go, guys. We're going to final corners here. Can't believe it. So it's going to be a P26 finish. Halfway. We do finish. 0.8 of a litre let over the line. Perfect. There we go. Diehard's going to, yeah, you're going to see Spa 24 this year. Can't wait. Yeah, 100%, mate. That's a mega race to be part of. GG's, mate. We got there. We got there. Could have been better. It could have been worse. I think there is plenty of positives to take away from this one. Yeah, GG's to DWR Sim Coach for their win because they crushed it today. They destroyed us. That's pretty impressive, actually, that win. I'm not going to lie. Thanks, guys. Thank you so very much for being here. We made it. We made the finish line. That's not exactly how we wanted that one to go. It wasn't exactly how we expected that one to go. And it is certainly we will push on. And the next special event for us will be the Sebring 12 hour. And it is the 28th of March, the last weekend of March. So it is basically 5 weeks away. And I think the preparation for that will probably start next week. We'll debrief this one as a team. We're going to debrief some stuff as a team, but it was amazing to debut new livery today. Give it a good shot. Absolutely love Bathurst. Here's P1 and 2 doing some donuts here. Look at him go. He's hit the wall on stream. Not quite there. Yeah, I might jump in a second. I'll tidy up the stream here, and I might jump over, see how everyone's finished up. Yeah. Happy days. Talking a second. Everyone sends their GGs, by the way. Yeah, there we go, guys. It is here. It is, yeah, sleepy time. I'm very tired. Like I said, my kids are probably going to wake me up in about 5 hours' time anyway. But thank you so very much for being here. It's honestly been incredible that you guys have spent so long hanging out here. I'll take these off. Thank you for the first bunch of people that have sent donations through. You guys are absolute legends, and for sticking out till this time of the day, checking in on us. Yeah, I've got to admit, it's been awesome. I cannot wait to share these special events with you guys. It's obviously going to be a lot of pains, and one day one of these will go right. And I'd like to think that we'll all be excited for that, because I certainly will. But guys, it's late. Thank you so much. We will be back next week for some more streams, some videos. Again, thank you for everyone that's thrown your support in, and for those who've hung out the whole time. You guys are just purely legends. Cheers, Jeremy. Thank you so much, mate, for your donation earlier as well. First ever on the stream. Absolute legend. Yeah, Ali, Maury, Justin, Cranky, obviously, you guys have just been fantastic being here at the end. 23 people here still. You're all awesome. So guys, we'll be back. If anything, the plan is Monday to do some Porsche Cup racing, because I'd really like to keep going with the Porsche Cup. And I won't be able to video it, but we can try and squeeze in a stream at Sebring in the Porsche Cup. So hopefully we can see you guys there. Until then, though, I'm going to sleep. Hey, another 5 New Zealand Aussie, genuine. Chinook, thank you so much, mate. Getting it in there in the end before the end of the stream, before I sign off. Absolute legend, mate. But no, I appreciate it so much, guys. I'm actually a bit humbled that you guys would consider donating. It's, yeah, I honestly really, really appreciate it. Anyway, I'm very tired. We're going to shoot off. Race hard, stay positive, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon in another stream, another video. So thanks heaps. Cheers.